Hello, my name's Dr. Brandon Palmer, and welcome to Brandon Palmer Presents Fun with Books. For those who missed the seminar for whatever reason and forgot to email me, that's cool, that's fine, but you kind of have to email me for attendance reasons. We're going to be covering the books you were meant to have read but didn't. Feminism After Postmodern. I think this is the wrong book. That's also not the right book. It appears I'm a little lost. This is all new to me. So maybe if I was joined by a glamorous assistant, this would be a lot easier.
Why, hello there!
Oh, hello, Olivia Cole.
Hello.
Welcome to Brandon Palmer Presents Fun with Books. I don't know, are we finished with this skit?
No, we're not.
Okay.
Talk.
This is Lady Windermere's Fan.
Knowledge.
By Oscar Wilde.
However, you know what is also here? The importance of being earnest.
Oh.
So, shall we now slide? Shall we now slide into reality?
No.
So, Josh.
So, Olivia.
How did we come across each other?
Well, I believe it was several bottles of whiskey.
You say oh god, it was bottles.
Actually, no, it was. No, it was Southern Comfort, if you recall. We first met, Olivia.
How did we meet?
When we were in a gender-bended role of version of The Importance of Being Earnest.
How was that for you?
Well, I played Miss Prism wonderfully, if I do say so myself, and you were...
I played Jack. Good deal of nudity, good deal of drinking. It's all good. Drinking in the wings become a tradition since.
Because of me.
Yeah.
From then on, I was typecast, if you recall. Panto Dame drag queen role was set in stone from Miss Prism. My performance as Miss Prism in Importance of Being
It was
Earnest.
because it was very prolific.
It was...
It gained you a reputation.
It did indeed.
However, moving on to a new topic, you gained a new reputation as Brandon in Barton.
Completely recast in this one.
So how's it playing a normal person, Josh?
I tell you, Olivia, it's hard.
Is it uncomfortable?
It is uncomfortable
This
indeed.
tea is too hot, I'm really sad.
I know, it's actually...
I know.
There are far too many tannins in that chai. It didn't end with Importance of Being Earnest.
No, it didn't.
You then cropped up in my life again.
Again.
Romeo and Juliet.
No, that was fun. That was one of the weirdest productions I've ever done. I kind of loved it.
I remember my hair was done in like this little, almost like a little bouffant thing. I had to wear one of those granny things over the top of it in the rain. I loved it though. I had no...
If only it was filmed.
Oh, if only.
No, so what happened after that? After that, you helped me with School for Scandal.
Yeah, I did.
So one day you just came in and I was like, Josh, teach them accents, left.
Yeah.
That was it.
Taught them accents, whipped them into shape.
Those actors are what they are because of us. We nurtured them. Why did you audition for Barton?
Well, Olivia, I was tricked.
You were tricked.
I was tricked.
Everyone says this. So yeah, we call everyone in. We think Bonita might be a good Marianne. We pretty much already 99% have Josh down as Brandon. We send them off to like rehearse a little bit and come back. And by the time they come back, Bonita has pen all over her face. I don't know quite...
I think she was crying as well.
I don't know quite the nature of the pen on her face, but I assumed you guys knew each other. I didn't know for a long time that you guys literally hadn't...
We had just met.
You'd literally just met. Because I assumed that you guys knew each other and got off and be like, oh yeah, let's mess around while we practice that for this scene. No.
No, I just pinned her down and drew a moustache and things.
Essentially, that's why you got cast though. Like, that's what you call chemistry.
The one thing that really struck me about Barton was that I was just surrounded by amateurs. All of them. People rarely knew their lines. I mean, I was spot on all the time.
You're always early.
Always early.
First to come, last to leave.
Yeah, first to come, last to leave. Never hungover or on drugs or anything. And I mean, we were just surrounded by the likes of Bonita, for example, who...
Didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, she'd roll in, her underwear inside out, just absolutely reeking of booze and fish, and then she didn't know her lines. She used to raid. We were filming at Emily's flat at the time, and she used to raid Emily's cupboard of biscuits or her fridge of cheese.
Oh, did she? Did she have any preferences in the biscuits?
Yeah, she really liked the mini cheddars that Emily would provide / hide in her cupboard.
Any favourite filming moments though?
There's an episode coming up, I believe. I don't know how much I can reveal of this, but you know, it's a lot of prep.
Okay, all I'm going to say for this is I will insert some photos now to go over the top as we discuss.
Yes,
so you guys will know as soon as you see these photos what we're talking about. But you know, how was that experience for you?
It was.
Did you feel like objectified?
It was liberating.
Was it liberating?
It was liberating. You see, I felt. I don't know. I didn't want to say too much because it would just give it away. I can't even use the actual descriptor. But
what are you going to say about it?
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the only one who's wet when watching that scene.
Sorry, staying in. Are you famous at work now? Do they know?
Oh no.
This is the other thing. Josh abandoned us, graduated this year, so
yeah, I don't even go here anymore.
Brandon in the real world, how's that going?
I currently work in PR and publicity. I can't really disclose a lot about it on camera.
Is it a...
My work colleagues know nothing about me. You know.
Are you like, they don't know Barton then?
No,
we
chat about fit birds and one of the lads.
Do you not have the Barton poster stuck on your desk, private place?
No, I don't even have a Barton poster.
That's rude. What would you do if you got spotted in the street?
I would let a little bit of wee out and
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Like how specific are we talking here?
Like a pipette of
pipette.
urine, and you know, just purely out of excitement and pride. But then I'd just be icy and be like, "Who are you? I don't know you."
And then they'd be like, "Oh, aren't you guys from that show? You're Brandon. Oh my god, I love you."
No, me.
No, seriously, you look just like him. Are you sure? Like, no, you speak just like him as well. Like, it's you. I know it's you. I'm gonna love that show.
Yeah, well, this guy must be pretty handsome, and you know, all the best to him. But no, it's not me.
Can I take a photo with you?
Absolutely yes. I live in London now, so no one really knows me. I don't really have any friends.
I'm just gonna play a little violin for you here. Continue.
Talk
about your sad life.
No, I'm not now. You just... I'm hoping I'll put sound effects over this because that noise is quite disturbing.
That was a great noise.
If I'm speaking candidly, it's quite a surprise to have such a following as Brandon. I mean...
Do you think it's because people just love Brandon though and they're projecting their feelings on Brandon?
No, I think it's purely me.
Do you feel in competition with Alan Rickman? Do you feel like he's a threat to you? If you saw Alan Rickman in the street, would you start fighting him?
No.
So like claim...
In fact, I had to think about it.
claim territory.
Claim territory? What the hell?
It's kind of like in The Lion King.
No, it's not like in The Lion King.
Yeah.
Is he Scar? He would make a good Scar.
He would make a fantastic... No, but you'd be Scar though. You'd be Mufasa. Long live the king. Throw him out into like Radford Road, gets crushed by a bus. So let's get back to the show.
Let's slag off Bonita again.
Let's slag off.
Because that's all. I saw you, Bonita. I saw your backstage episode. This is why we're doing this now, because I know what you said about me.
Once it's on tape, never going back.
Sophia, absolute babe. Actually, no, I had a lot of fun filming with Sophia. I think we had some good chemistry with Sophia, although I'm pretty sure I walked past Sophia on campus and she just blanked me, so...
Oh, that episode where she sits on your lap as well.
Like a little doll on my lap.
And you started... There's another take which Sam showed me like last term. She's on your lap and you just start jiggling.
I just bounced her up and down.
And she's just sitting there like crying because she can't deal with it. Like, it was one of the weirdest things I've ever watched. Should have fired you on the first day.
You couldn't. Who would you have replaced me with?
I could have played Brandon.
You would have. What the hell?
I'm Brandon Cooper and this is Fun with Pig. I can't do it.
I'm Olivia Cole and I directed some web series where I bust everyone around.
Yay!
So you play that game, Olivia.
What would you like to leave to your viewers who know you as Brandon Palmer from Barton?
I'm sorry that if I have shattered the illusion of my character, but deal with it. Wait, I have a question. How does the series end?
It finishes in a reasonably similar way to how the book finishes. Let's leave it on that note.
There's a book?
There's a book?
Wait, what do you mean there's a book?